Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a bizarre missing woman case in Washington now may be connected to the disappearance of a man and his 2-year-old daughter.
The cleanup at Lineage continues as the fire flares up yet again in Findlay, what Benton County commissioners are urging the company to do.
And it was 80 years ago today that thousands of soldiers gave their life for the beginning of the end to World War II. We take a look throughout the morning at that history.
And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I am Jill Sperling. It is 5 o'clock on this Thursday, June 6th. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning, Jill. I heard that we hit 80 yesterday, and now we're getting closer to those 90s.
I know.
I love the 90s.
You love the 90s.
I love the year, the decade, not so much the weather.
Not the temperature.
That's when I was born, so I love that decade. But we'll check in now with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, are we hitting the 90s today, or is that later this weekend?
You know, we're going to be very close to 90 today. We'll put it in the upper 80s, so just shy of that 90-degree mark, but we'll definitely all be in the 90s starting tomorrow, and that 90-degree heat will linger into the upcoming weekend. We're starting off on a nice note. Once again, this is our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland. The sun in the process of rising, the official sunrise this morning, 5:06. So this time of year, right before the official start of summer, we get these early sunrises and we get those late sunsets, which I know a lot of folks love. Temperatures this morning are down into the 40s. It is a little bit of a chilly start out there once again, but we haven't seen any fog develop, so that is certainly some good news. 46 in Tri-Cities, 48 Walla Walla, 49 in Hermiston, 49 in Prosser, Toppenish, and Yakima, and 42 degrees in Ellensburg. So by 8 o'clock, we should be in the upper 50s in the Tri-Cities, close to 80 by noon. Winds stay light. We'll put highs right around 88 degrees with plenty of sunshine. Yakima 56 at 8 o'clock, so maybe that extra layer early this morning. 78 at noon, and then 88 degrees by 5 with a few clouds out there. And in Walla Walla, upper 50s by 8, 77 at 12, and 86 degrees by 5 o'clock. Like I mentioned, the 90s return tomorrow. We'll let you know how many days we could see those highs in the 90s coming up in a little bit. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And we start this morning with new information on a missing persons case out of Washington. What started as a search for a woman last seen at Seattle's airport has expanded to an Idaho man and his 2-year-old daughter also reported missing.
21-year-old Nadia Cole, who used to live in Pullman, was last seen leaving SeaTac Airport on May 29th. Authorities say she may be with 21-year-old Aaron Ong, who is from Moscow, Idaho. He was last seen with his 2-year-old daughter, Soraya, who also on May 29th. Now, Ong was supposed to return his daughter to her mother on June 3rd, but never showed up. A warrant for Ong's arrest has been issued. The couple and the toddler may be traveling through Washington, Oregon, or Idaho. If you see them, call police. The Grant County Sheriff's Office is investigating the suspected overdose death of a 16-year-old girl.
Investigators say the teen's father drove her to a fire station near Mattawa around 12:45 Monday. They say the man told them he found his daughter unconscious at their home. Despite first responders working to bring her back, she did not survive. Investigators say they believe she overdosed on fentanyl. The Major Crimes Unit and the Interagency Narcotics Enforcement Team are investigating. The Yakima County Coroner's Office has determined a man found dead in the Yakima River during the gap-to-gap racing event in Yakima over the weekend died of natural causes.
They say the man went into cardiac arrest and ended up in the water. First responders tried life-saving measures but were unsuccessful. Authorities have identified the man as 84-year-old John Place. He had been participating in the event for many years.
Everyone sends their condolences, and he was a great man. Everyone loved him. He's from Yakima. Used to be an orthopedic surgeon, so people probably know who he is, from there.
In his obituary, family members say those wanting to honor Place's memory can support the Yakima Greenway and Union Gospel Mission Medical Clinic. A celebration of life is planned for August 24th at Sarge Hubbard Park. We are following up with new information in the fight to put out the Lineage fire in Findlay.
There has been significant progress made on the cleanup of the warehouse. Signal restoration crews began tearing down the burning building about a week ago. Benton County Fire District 1 says they have crews on standby most days to monitor for flare-ups. Also, fire crews now have better access to the cold storage area and are continuing to put out the fire, which has been burning since April 22nd.
I feel like in the next 7 days we're going to see a huge amount of progress there. It's going to end eventually. Unfortunately, not at the speed some people would like, but you know, there are masks that have been made available and air purifiers and that type of thing, and there should be some more information coming out on some more of those that are available here in the real near future.
Benton County commissioners have penned a letter to Lineage asking for the demolition crew to work around the clock in an effort to speed up the process. There are some big events happening around the region today. PNNL is hosting its annual Tech Fest celebration.
This year's theme is artificial intelligence, also known as AI. You'll learn about the ethics of using AI when it's a bad idea and whether or not you can spot it from reality.
You'll also learn how places like PNNL are using generative AI in its labs, also the studies being conducted. Also how AI can help when it comes to wildlife detection. And you can stop by between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Discovery Hall in Richland.
There's a new place for people to get a workout in Richland. The city of Richland is unveiling its outdoor fitness court at Howard Amon Park this morning. It's an outdoor gym where people leverage their own body weight at 7 different stations.
The city says the space was designed for anybody 14 years or older, and it's adaptable for all fitness levels. People are invited to stop by and try the new equipment during today's opening day launch. That's the event at 11 a.m.
Today is National Secure Your Load Day, a safety campaign that started in Washington to remind people to secure your load and prevent crashes. Last year, Washington state troopers and commercial vehicle enforcement officers connected with more than 5,000 motorists for improper secured loads. If you're hauling something, make sure it's going to arrive intact with you at your destination. Today marks the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the largest military invasion by sea in history. D-Day is known as the beginning of the end of World War II.
On June 6, 1944, about 150,000 Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy in Nazi-occupied France, and the troops from the United States, the UK, France, Canada, and other countries took on about 50,000 German forces in the operation. 10,000 lives were lost. President Biden is in Normandy for the ceremonies honoring the mission and veterans who took part in it. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, a biotoxin is at unsafe levels on the Washington coast.
How it's affecting the shellfish harvest and why you should be aware of the risks.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $350 on the RMA 510 battery lawnmower with the free extra AP300S battery, and save $300 on the KMA 135 battery combo motor with the free extra AP300S battery. Real Steel.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Kick off the Memorial Aquatic Park summer season on June 13th at 3 p.m. with our $3 Schools Out special. The 1 p.m. daily open swim will then begin on June 14th for the rest of the summer. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Your best night's rest is right around the corner at your local Sleep More Inside More Furniture. Get this 6-layer, 12-inch mattress designed to support the contours of your body for maximum comfort for only $3.99. Upgrade your sleep at an incredible value, and for a limited time, you'll get 2 free pillows and free shipping, all for only $3.99. Get fitted for your perfect sleep system only at Sleep More.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In a health alert this morning, the Washington State Department of Health is issuing a warning after unsafe levels of paralytic shellfish poison, also known as PSP, have been found.
PSP is produced by algae that stays in the system of shellfish after they consume it. Health Department officials say PSP is a biotoxin, and if a person eats shellfish with too much of it, it can be fatal. The Department of Health has issued a full list of harvest areas along the Washington coast that have been closed due to the urgent risk. We'll make that list available on our website after this newscast. In other health headlines this morning, the World Health Organization announces the first known human infected with a different strain of bird flu has died.
The different strain is known as H5N2. Health officials say both this strain and the strain found in the U.S., known as H5N1, typically affects farmed and wild birds. About 900 human cases of N1 have been reported since 1996, and about half of those known to be infected have died. The first known death of the N2 virus was a 59-year-old who lived in Mexico.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, as our temperatures rise, so does the risk for another major event here in our region. What local agencies are doing to prepare for an increase in wildfire risks.
But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
The Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Let's get scratching.
Graduation sale here at the Auto Lot, and look at the 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum Leather Loaded for only $19.95. Wow, what a deal! Or how about this 2018 Honda Civic for 61,000 miles for only $19.95? It's like new. Or check out the 2020 Cherokee Laredo eSport 4x4 for only $24.95. All season ready. And Chevy lovers, how about this 2020 Malibu LS for only $19.95? Super clean. And how about this 2020 Rogue SL with only 46,000 miles loaded with premium wheels? Don't let this graduation sale pass you by. Visit us at AutoLotNW.com.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Welcome to Good Shepherd Healthcare System, where every door can lead to hope and healing, better health, positive outcomes, and a brighter future for your family. We believe in personalized care, whether you're here for a routine checkup, a complicated surgery, or to visit a loved one. Step through our doors and experience the personalized, compassionate care that we're known for. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first. Always.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngetdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
It's the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry, the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Warmer weather today compared to what we saw yesterday. We are going to warm things up a good 8 to 10 degrees compared to what we saw yesterday afternoon, and we're starting off with plenty of sunshine out there as we take a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland. Our temperatures are a little bit on the chilly side this morning, but we're used to this. We have these cooler mornings and then these very warm afternoons, and today is going to be no different. 46 in the Tri-Cities, 48 in Walla Walla, 49 in Hermiston, 48 in Pendleton, 49 in Toppenish, and 49 degrees in Yakima. Now the winds have been light overnight, and they're fairly light this morning, anywhere between 2 and about 10 miles per hour. We haven't seen any fog develop, so we'll likely not see any of that develop this morning. I guess the ground is just too dry, which is good news. As we take a look at the weather pattern, this is what's going to happen. This ridge of high pressure is really going to build across the desert southwest today. So record highs will be in jeopardy across portions of Southern California, Arizona, and Nevada today. Then this high will shift farther northward tomorrow. So 90s will return to our forecast area tomorrow and then linger into the weekend. In fact, this high is going to be directly overhead on Saturday. So Saturday is still looking like the hottest day out of the next 7 in our 7-day forecast. Today we'll get close to 90, but we won't officially put the highs in the 90s. Either way you slice it, it's going to be much warmer feeling outside compared to what it felt like outside yesterday. 88 in Tri-Cities and Hermiston, 86 in Walla Walla, 88 in Yakima and 88 in Toppenish. Keep in mind we did hit 80 yesterday, so we were right around average yesterday, well above average today. So it will be warmer if you're headed to the Dust Devils game after they come off of a win against the Eugene Emeralds last night. First pitch tonight at 6:30. We'll be close to 90, so you definitely need the shades. I think you might need a little bit of sunscreen to start off the game as temperatures gradually drop through the 80s during the entire game. So no extra layer needed for once the sun goes down. Tonight, clear and cool. Tomorrow morning, you might need that extra layer with temperatures in the low and middle 50s. So not as many 40s expected tomorrow morning. And here we go. Back to the 90s. 92 degrees expected in Tri-Cities, 92 in Hermiston, 90 Walla Walla. Tomorrow will likely be our first 90-degree day in Walla Walla. Everywhere else has seen their first 90-degree day already last month. Your 7-day forecast showing that Saturday still looking like the hottest day. I have brought temperatures down about 2 degrees. It looks like we will see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover, but still hot, 96 and 92 on Sunday, 90 Monday, Tuesday, and then it looks like we'll see a break in those 90s and head back down into the 80s by the middle of next week. 88 today in Yakima, 91 tomorrow, 95 on Saturday. That'll be the peak, and then temperatures start to subside after that, but we're still hot into next week. 86 today in Walla Walla. We should hit 90 tomorrow, middle 90s Saturday, and then dropping below that 90-degree threshold by early next week. And then Hermiston, 88 today, 92 tomorrow, 96 on Saturday. Slight chance for a shower or storm on Sunday, both in Hermiston and Walla Walla, and then we drop it back down to 90 by early next week. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. So this week, just as Tiffany was talking about, we're talking about temperatures getting ready to rise, but it's not just about beating the heat. It also means our fire danger rises.
We met up with Benton County Fire District 1's chief, whose department is preparing for the possibility of not only brush fires, but structure fires. And it doesn't end there, though. The chief says that since around 75% of their normal calls are for medical situations, heat safety is at the forefront of their minds.
We want to kind of put the message out that a lot of the fires we have in our area are caused by some sort of failure of equipment or human interaction. So we're kind of asking people, check your lawnmowers out, make sure there's no rocks where you're mowing that can hit and cause sparks. In the heat, staying safe, work in the morning, work in the evening, obviously take breaks in between, stay well hydrated.
According to the CDC, heat is one of the leading weather-related killers in the United States, resulting in over 1,000 fatalities each year. Well, June is less than a week old, but it's already had its fair share of rough weather. And while we're getting ready for heat here in the West,
people on the East Coast are getting slammed with severe weather. John Loring says a severe storm wreaked havoc near the nation's capital.
A heat dome is sending temperatures soaring skyward in California and neighboring states. It's the region's first significant heat wave of 2024, and it's from a big ridge of high pressure trapping the air that gets baked by the sun.
Think about it like parking your car in the sunshine and then coming back in a few hours and the windows have been up. How hot it gets under there.
Excessive heat warnings are issued for more than 28 million residents of California, Arizona, Nevada, and Utah. Some cities in those states will see triple-digit temps heading toward the weekend. The oppressive heat is causing outdoor workers, including farmers, to adjust their schedules.
We'll start even in the dark if we have to, use some lights, but for the most part, we just start early. We get extra people so we can work a shorter day, and as soon as it gets hot, we get out of the field, just for everyone's safety.
On the other side of the nation, a tornado tore through Montgomery County, Maryland, near Washington, D.C. Wednesday night. Severe damage was reported in Gaithersburg, where trees crashed into several houses. Fire crews rescued 5 individuals who were trapped inside one of those structures.
The tree crushed the house, so the tree and the house were on top of these people.
All 5 were hospitalized, with 1 suffering traumatic injuries. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Weak tornadoes are common in the Washington, D.C. area, but according to the National Weather Service, very few in history have been an EF3 or stronger. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, many gamers will fondly recall this blast from the past.
It's probably a game many of you have played. We take a look at Tetris as it comes upon a milestone anniversary.
Welcome to the NBA's grandest stage.
When the situation gets real, the real one's gonna show up.
These 2 teams decide who will be the NBA champion.
Tip it off, set it off. The NBA Finals, Game 1 on ABC.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Or check out the Summit Easy on the Wallet for only $299.99. Save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry! The extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
Save now for summer with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including $100 off a Best Way 15-foot steel Pro-Max pool. Member price of just $249.99. Save more now only at Bi-Mart.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Dear Nowhere, it was quite a journey to get to you. Jostling through ruts, winding through pines, and crawling up a mountain. But guess what? I'd do it all over again. Keep it wild. 4Runner.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's the final days of the memorial sale at Moore Furniture, and it's your last chance for massive savings. The celebration continues with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery and full installation, but it won't last much longer. Hurry in and check out our in-stock furniture for every room in your home. Visit morefurniture.com to pre-shop and find your nearest location.
Have you mixed your pain meds, your sleep meds, your allergy meds? Call the Poison Helpline. Has your child swallowed household cleaner, a chip of paint, a wild mushroom? Call the Poison Helpline. Have you been bitten by a spider, a snake, an insect? Call the Poison Helpline. Poisonings can happen at the home, on the job, or in the great outdoors. Call the Poison Helpline first to speak with medical professionals who can give you free personal advice anytime. Save the number, save a life.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Well, it doesn't matter how old you are or even if you consider yourself a gamer, you don't meet too many people who don't know or recognize the game of Tetris.
That's right. Today marks the Breakout Game's 40th anniversary of its release. Rick Damagella says it's a franchise that's passed through generations.
Here's a blast from the past. This is vintage video from the 1980s of Tetris. The video game featuring frantically falling blocks celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. The franchise continues to evolve and expand with a new mobile title, Tetris Block Puzzle, out now for iOS and Android. The force is strong with this one. Zynga has released Star Wars Hunters. The team-based battle game set in a galaxy far, far away is available now on Nintendo Switch, Android, and iOS devices.
It's the end of everything. Might as well try to stop it.
Nathan Fillion returns to his voice role as Cade Six in Destiny 2: The Final Shape. The conclusion to Destiny 2's Light and Darkness storyline features Fillion's character, along with new gear, a new subclass to play as, and a new raid for hardcore players. Leveling up in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Lots of fun video games there. Jessica, are you a gamer?
I used to be when I was younger.
Really?
I played a lot of GameCube. When Wii came out, I kind of stopped playing. And the video game, which I guess is not really a video game that comes to mind, that was my favorite, was DDR, Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, that's a fun one.
With the mat, and you would just have to click the arrows. That was a good one. I loved that one. What about you?
Well, I got the record. I had never played before, but I got the record on the bowling game on Wii at my neighbor's house. And they weren't able to get me off of the high score.
That's, oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to see this in action one day. That sounds like so much fun. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, police pursuit laws changed today in the state of Washington. What kind of freedoms authorities are now given and the consequences of those decisions.
Plus, a canine shelter in our region announces plans to help them serve its community better. More right after this.
In today's Tech Bites, YouTube is cracking down on gun videos. Starting June 18th, YouTube is putting age restrictions on videos that feature guns. Content for people under 18 will be banned, and tutorials showing how to remove safety devices will be prohibited regardless of age. It comes as critics say YouTube recommended gun videos to kids. Google Maps is making a big privacy change to protect your location history. Starting in December, location data will be stored locally on your device instead of in the cloud. Users must save their data before December 1st or it will be deleted. Finally, Apple is fixing a screen time bug that allowed users to bypass content restrictions. According to the Wall Street Journal, the bug will be addressed in the next iOS update. Apple says it is committed to making screen time more reliable for parents. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Maria Denali. Have a great day.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. Experience it all on America's largest and fastest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of unlimited for only $30 a line. Switch today.
Breathing Claritin Clear is like...
All the pretty girls walk like this. Is he?
Claritin Clear? Yeah. Fast relief of allergies with nasal congestion so you can breathe better. Claritin plus decongestant. Live Claritin Clear.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, blasted with Cinnadust.
Right now in Good Morning Northwest, pursuit laws in the state of Washington are giving law enforcement more freedom in deciding when to give chase.
The city of Pasco needs your help on future projects that could affect how you drive within the city limits. We tell you how to give your input.
Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica DeLal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Thursday, June 6th.
It is Friday, Junior. We are so close. I'm getting ready for the weather this weekend because it's supposed to be really hot.
Very warm.
I don't actually think I'm ready. We'll just have to see what happens and prepare the best we can. So we'll check in now with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, what kind of temperatures are we seeing today?
Today we're going to get close to 90 degrees, not quite to that 90-degree reading. That'll start up tomorrow, but you need to start thinking of those outdoor activities that involve water, boating, maybe going to a pool if you have little ones, maybe get out the sprinkler or the water table for them to play in as we head into the upcoming weekend to try to keep them entertained and safe, of course. So we're taking a look at our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam. Lots of sunshine out there as we take a live look over Richland. You can see the water, pretty calm this morning. Winds are calm. It is a little bit on the chilly side. Our temperatures are down into the 40s. We're at 48 in Dayton, 48 in Walla Walla, 46 in Tri-Cities, 48 degrees in Prosser, 49 at Hanford, 49 degrees in Yakima. So here's what to expect throughout the day today. Yakima, we will see temperatures climb into the upper 70s by lunchtime. So a pretty nice afternoon if you want to eat outdoors for lunchtime. It'll be a bit warmer if you plan to eat outside for dinner. 88. Tri-Cities, similar story, 57 at 8, 79 by noon, 88 degrees with plenty of sunshine by 5 o'clock. And Walla Walla getting close to 60 by 8 o'clock, and then we'll put highs in the middle 80s. But those 90s return tomorrow. We'll let you know how long they'll last, how you can prepare for them. And we'll also have a look at the latest drought monitor, which just came out moments ago. That's all coming up in a bit. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. A new law rolling back police reforms that put heightened restrictions on vehicle pursuits goes into effect today.
The law keeps in place supervisory requirements for police officers when making decisions about whether to engage in a pursuit. It also keeps a threshold at reasonable suspicion, but it removes any restriction on the type of crimes that police are allowed to start pursuits over.
Nobody wants someone to be harmed walking down the sidewalk when there's a police officer pursuing. Right? But at the same time, do you want them to not pursue at all? They're going to make a decision whether it's safer to or not to.
Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll hear more about how pursuit laws have changed drastically in Washington in the past few years and also the consequences of those changes. And now to another law set to take effect in the state this week is the Parents' Bill of Rights.
This comes after several groups attempted to get officials to issue an emergency order that would temporarily block it. The Parents' Bill of Rights expands rights already granted to parents under state and federal law. It requires schools to notify parents in advance of medical services, and it grants parents the right to review their child's medical and counseling records. Schools will also have to give written notice of any activity that involves questions about religion, politics, or sexuality. The city of Pasco is asking for your input on its transportation plan. This is a 6-year outlook annual update on the city's transportation plan.
John Funfar with the city of Pasco says some ideas include adding an overpass on Road 76 over the freeway. Another project the city is considering is doing more projects out in the Broadmoor area. Nothing is finalized yet, as this year they're taking a more community-driven outreach approach, this to see what people believe should be in the plan.
Projects throughout the city, but these open houses are really trying to get the public's input on that to see what projects they'd like to see done or areas of concern.
If you want to give your opinion, there are 2 more open houses. Tonight there's one at Kurtzman Park near the gazebo area in Pasco from 5 to 7 p.m. The other is at the Delta Cafeteria next Tuesday, that's June 11th, from 5 to 7 p.m.
A new change is coming to the Benton County Canine Shelter.
Not only is the shelter expanding its open hours, it has hired more people to help make the change go smoothly. Shelter officials tell us they've been wanting to expand for a while now, and it took months of planning. They hope to double the size of their facility and are currently working on those plans. Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's a Tri-Cities favorite, and you're about to be able to get more access to its delicious treats.
Spud Nuts is making expansion plans. Riley Fitzgerald is in next, and she'll be talking about where they're setting up a new shop. We'll be right back.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Santa Fe burger sauce. Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese. Bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger! Get burger.
Hi, this is Paul Wood at Wood's Nursery. We're in Richland on the way to West Richland. We have the largest inventory we've ever had at this time of year, and now is a great time to plant. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering trees.
We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year. And we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business for over 50 years, Woods Nursery.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new, full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens.
They are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Find gifts that say, I love your style on Macy's Gift Finder. Plus, take an extra 30% off designer brands that rarely go on sale. And 15% off fragrances, too. Today at Macy's Friends and Family.
Nutrish Whole Health Blend for happy, healthy dogs.
Oh, I'm a stick. Made out of stick.
Nutrish Whole Health Blend for balanced energy, active mind, and immune support. Helping dogs dog healthy.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo single, just $5.99.
Hey, burger! Get burger.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. After more than 75 years, one local business is expanding. The Spud Knot Shop in Richland is officially opening up 2 new locations.
Riley Fitzgerald joins us live in studio this morning. Good morning, Riley. So where are these new shops and how did all of this happen?
Good morning. The iconic Spud Nut Shop based in Richland, which opened more than 3/4 of a century ago, is now expanding to Kennewick and Pasco. One of the biggest complaints the owners say they get is that they sell out of Spud Nuts too quickly and it's too far away. Mike Bishop, Spud Nut Shop co-owner, says right now the Richland shop is operating at its capacity.
Basically, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, we are literally producing everything that shop can hold. And as the Tri-Cities has grown, the demand for Spud Nuts has grown. And even though we still feel small town, a lot of people don't like to commute to get Spud Nuts. And so what we're doing in our new locations, we have a new location starting in Kennewick and in Pasco, is trying to get those Spud Nuts out to the masses, right? Make it easier for people on their way to work, their commute, to have access to the Spud Nut brand, and also relieve some of that stress on the Richland store that's already operating in capacity.
Both new locations are located pretty close to highways. The Kennewick location, to open at the Edison Food Park development on Edison Street in Okanagan Place, is going to serve as a central bakery for any future satellite Spud Nut shops, including the one coming to 3315 West Court Street in Pasco. Well, these two shops are going to look a bit different from the original Richland location. As more of a grab-and-go style, the Richland Spud Nut shop isn't changing one bit.
The Richland Diner is iconic, and it'll stay that way always. It'll always have the food option. Moving forward, the shops will have Spud Nuts and coffee and energy drinks and that sort of thing. About 85% or so of our clientele is looking for those items, and a very small percentage is actually looking for the food.
Bishop says these new stores are going to double the amount of employees they currently have, adding another 10 to 12 to the Spud Nuts staff. The owners also want to note one of the two bakers currently in Richland will be headed to the Kennewick location to lead the team and train bakery staff with his 14 years of experience making Spud Nuts. So one reason to get out to a local business tomorrow is for National Donut Day, and Spud Nuts aren't exactly donuts because they're made with potato flour, but the owners say there's no National Day for Spud Nuts, so they celebrate all the same. The two new shops are expected to open in September of this year. Jill and Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Riley. Well, I know what I will be having for breakfast tomorrow.
I have never had a Spud Nut. Did you know that? So I will have to try one tomorrow for National Donut Day.
Yes, National
Someone
Donut
should bring
and
me one,
Spud Nut
Riley.
Day. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, NBA action on ABC begins tonight. A preview of the finals you will only see here on Apple Valley News Now.
Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
Welcome to the NBA's grandest stage.
When the situation gets real, the real one's gonna show up.
These two teams decide who will be the NBA champion.
Tip it off, set it off. The NBA Finals, Game 1 on ABC.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Why toss and turn all night when both you and your partner can get the perfect rest? Visit your local Moore Furniture to get incredible values like this split king adjustable base to accommodate different sleep preferences. Choose a 10-inch copper-infused mattress or a 10-inch hybrid mattress, both in your choice of firmness, and pay only $14.99 for the complete setup. You'll also get 2 free pillows and free white glove delivery and installation, only at Moore Furniture.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
The savings continue at Cascade Farm and Outdoor with our latest mailer. Save $20 on an Igloo BMX 52-quart cooler, now just $89.99. All regular price Carhartt Force short sleeve pocket tees are 25% off. Plus, find all women's silver jeans at $20 off. Find our latest mailer online or pick one up in-store today at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest, homegrown, honest values.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
Something is weird. Look around. All possible Triple Play customers are perfectly represented right now.
Wait, really?
There's the family, the group of adult friends, kids on their school trip,
and the first date couple, and the grandparents with their grandkids.
It's just too perfect. I knew it. They're shooting a commercial.
I thought we were better than that.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
We just thought...
If it's hidden, you might get bitten.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. The latest drought monitor just came out. I know we did pick up some much needed rain Sunday into Monday, and that did get calculated into the most recent drought monitor. But let's take a look at last week. You could see the foothills of the Blues still in that yellow category, abnormally dry. The moderate drought still encompassing the Kittitas Valley with abnormally dry conditions impacting Moses Lake, Yakima down to Toppenish. Now, there hasn't really been too much change because the areas that saw the rain were the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. However, we really didn't see much rain across the Yakima Valley, so they're still abnormally dry. You could see that moderate drought got trimmed a little bit just west of Cle Elum because we did pick up a decent amount of rain, several inches along the Cascades and across the western portions of the state. So we could still use the rain even though we're above average for the month so far since the month just started. We have a lot of sunshine out there right now. No rain. We're not going to see any rain today. The dry conditions will continue. A little bit on the chilly side this morning, down to 46 in the Tri-Cities, 48 in Walla Walla, 48 Pendleton, Hermiston waking up to 49 and 49 in Toppenish and in Yakima. So today, that area of high pressure is going to build in across the desert southwest. This area highlighted in red, that's where high temperatures will be 15 to 20 degrees above average. Some records will be in jeopardy for places like Las Vegas, down toward Phoenix, outside of LA. So those are where temperatures could be well into the triple digits. Here at home, we're still going to keep it below 90 in the upper 80s, but keep in mind, we're going to be 8 to 10 degrees above average today. 88 in Tri-Cities, 88 in Hermiston, 86 in Walla Walla, 88 in Yakima and in Toppenish. Clear and cool overnight, not as many 40s waking up tomorrow morning, but the 50s are still rather nice. Low and middle 50s out there waking up on your Friday. Tomorrow, that area of high pressure and the heat shifts a little bit farther north. So now we are going to see temperatures a good 15 to 20 degrees above average into the 90s. We're not expecting to break any records tomorrow or Saturday as our records are in the triple digits. So tomorrow, here are your highs, lower 90s for everyone except Moses Lake, Dayton, and Ellensburg, still in the 80s, 92 Tri-Cities, 90 Walla Walla, and 92 degrees in Toppenish, 91 in Prosser. So here are some things you should think about as we get ready to head into this hot weekend. You want to limit your time outdoors this weekend if possible. I wouldn't stay outside, especially between 10 and 4, the hottest time of the day. Make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure you have the sunscreen if you're going to be outside. Plan your outdoor activities early. Say if you were supposed to meet up with friends at a park around 2 o'clock, maybe do it around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning or closer to sunset. And you'll want to make sure your AC is working before we see this heat hit because you don't want to have a service call during the middle of this stretch of 90s. So today in Tri-Cities, 88, 92 tomorrow, 96 Saturday. That'll be the hottest day, and the temperatures start to come down a little bit, but it's still hot Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Yakima, 88 today, 91 tomorrow, 95 Saturday, and then we'll see a few more clouds Sunday, Monday, with temperatures dropping back a few degrees. 86 today, Walla Walla. We haven't seen 90s yet in Walla Walla, so tomorrow should be our first 90-degree day of the season. 95 on Saturday, and then we're back in the upper 80s as a weak disturbance moves in. Could bring us a pop-up shower or storm along the foothills of the Blues, including Walla Walla and Hermiston on Sunday. Hermiston, your hottest day Saturday with highs around 96. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. The NBA Finals begin tonight on ABC, and some of the league's biggest stars take the court in Boston for Game 1.
Rena Roy has a preview of what you can expect to see in the series.
The NBA has a star-studded matchup with the Boston Celtics battling the Dallas Mavericks to see who will bring home the championship trophy. The Celtics coming off of a season in which they were the NBA's best team, behind all-stars Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The two superstars looking to bring a title back to Boston for the first time in 16 years by winning their 18th championship, which would be the most of all time.
Some of the greatest players ever played this game wore this uniform. Every great before you won a championship. And that's what we try to play for every single season. The expectations are obviously different here. And, you know, it takes special players to be here and to be a part of an environment like that.
The ultimate goal is to get over the hump and win. I think that'll add a lot to our legacy. But as of right now, I mean, that story is still kind of untold.
The Mavs trying to win their second title in franchise history behind their unstoppable backcourt of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Playing in their second season together, they have led this young team on a run, beating 3 higher-seeded teams in the West and trying to become the first number 5 seed to win the title. Kyrie will no doubt face resentment from Celtics fans for leaving the team after 2 seasons in 2019.
I'm excited. They've gotten tremendously better. They've led their team to this point, so I'm proud of them. And I'm looking forward to the competition. I know that they're not going to slow down when they see me. They're going to come at me even more.
Luka making his NBA Finals debut in his 6th season. The 25-year-old feeling the moment.
Amazing. First time here. Hopefully it's not the last time, but never take it for granted. You never know if you're going to come back, so just enjoy the experience.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
So because I'm a Dallas native, I am rooting for the Dallas Mavs by default. I've been excited. I'm rooting for Luka Doncic, so this is going to be exciting. Well, both teams have their eyes on the prize, and it all begins tonight on Apple Valley News Now. That means our regular 5 p.m. news is now moved to 4:30, and our late newscast will be right after the game. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, Buddy Mercury, the viral piano-playing dog, has died.
We have a touching tribute and the broader message she brings for Adopt, Don't Shop.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never miss out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, just click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field for another unforgettable season. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, there's something for everyone at a Walla Walla Sweets game. Grab your peanuts, popcorn, and Lucky Cap, because this season the Walla Walla Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball right to your backyard. Don't miss out on the excitement. Get your tickets now and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience. Let's play ball.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at TriTownGetDown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Looking for walleye on Lake Pend Oreille, Tuesday.
Welcome back. Here's your close to home segment. We're talking about temperatures in the mid to upper 40s this morning. A little bit of a chill in the air. 46 in Tri-Cities, 48 in Walla Walla, 49 in Hermiston, 49 at Hanford, 49 in Yakima, 49 in Toppenish. If you're not a fan of the heat, enjoy the mornings because we're really going to start to heat things up today. We're going to get close to 90. We'll keep it in the upper 80s in Toppenish and Yakima at 88. Cle Elum, you're still in the 70s. Ellensburg, 82 today, 88 degrees in Sunnyside. Tri-Cities, how about 88 today? 88 Hermiston, 87 in Prosser. Connell, 87 degrees. And along the foothills of the Blues, even warming up with plenty of sunshine. 83 in Dayton, 86 Walla Walla, 85 in Milton Freewater. And Pendleton should top out around 86 degrees. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Now, this next story pays tribute to the piano-playing beagle who was named after singer Freddie Mercury.
He captured the hearts of many Americans, and Buddy Mercury loved to throw his head back and howl. Jeannie Mose tells us, although Buddy sings no more, his memory lives on.
It's easy to see why this beagle goes by the name Buddy Mercury.
The posture of when he was on the keys and putting his head back reminded me of Freddie Mercury.
Rest in peace, Buddy Mercury. The 9-year-old piano-playing beagle adopted from a shelter has howled his last. His owner, musician Glenn Wolfe, taught him to jump up and hit the keys. Then one day, when Glenn was sitting watching TV in another room,
I hear the piano start playing by itself, howling along with himself while he's playing.
Buddy Mercury ended up on The Tonight Show. He won a competition. Buddy the Beagle, Buddy Mercury! On Good Morning America.
I would love to see him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The first dog.
His owners say his appearances were aimed at drawing attention and donations to animal adoption. Buddy's first video that went massively viral was sort of a dog-daughter duet. Over the past 2 years, Buddy lost his sight. The end was unexpected.
They couldn't save him. It was his heart. How wild, because he had the biggest heart in the world.
His last professional performance was in a tulip field on Long Island. Buddy Mercury was a beagle whose performance inspired a wagging tail and a kid's wagging butt. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Aw, Buddy was so sweet.
I was not trying to cry today. That was not on my to-do list. I was really close. I'm trying really hard. That
Pretty
was so
talented
sad.
Dog.
Yeah, he's so good.
And they have all those videos to look back on.
Exactly. Rest in peace to Buddy Mercury.
Buddy Mercury.
Well, right now on Good Morning Northwest, we have an update on the cleanup at Lineage Warehouse in Findlay. Also, what Benton County commissioners are asking crews to do.
Plus, a new law goes into effect today. Why Washington lawmakers are removing certain restrictions around police pursuits.
And it's been 80 years since the Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy, a move considered the beginning of the end